Right. I've got it. Do you want me to clap? Should I clap?
You clap because last time was embarrassing. Thank you.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
That's pretty good.
It was all right. It wasn't my favourite, but that's what you're getting.
You got options. You got so many.
I don't know why I keep them in.
It's just for us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just to sync the video with the audio.
I just thought it was energy.
And 8765432 8765432 8765432 Rubber chicken.
Rubber chicken?
Rubber chicken. It's a drama warm-up.
You're so drama-coded right now.
I am. Can I tell you about something before we start?
Of course, and them, yes.
Sorry, it's reminded me of drama, because then I went into Speech and Drama Festival, which I entered in the Buxton Speech and Drama Festival.
I did Worcester Speech and Drama Festival.
What category did you enter?
I don't remember what the categories were.
I'll tell you what I entered.
Yeah.
Bible passage.
Which Bible passage, please?
I can't remember.
Fake fan.
I'll get to what I was going to talk to after this.
I think I did a monologue. Was that like a...
Probably.
Yeah, I think I did that.
My mum entered me in...
I think I did comedy monologue.
Camp. Good for you.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you, but this is important. It might have been Victoria Wood. I might have done a Victoria Wood
Did you do a kitty?
I don't remember, but for some reason, I mean, when you're like 14, I feel like, well, however old I was, 12? How old
I wasn't there.
No, but you know, I feel like you know a lot about me
I was
now.
like 10, 11 when I did it.
Okay, let's say 12, sure. I feel like Victoria Wood's the woman you know who does comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a long time, she was the woman
Yeah,
who
exactly,
did comedy.
yeah.
Yes. I
Yes.
did the Bible passage one because historically it was the worst attended. And when I did it, it was me and one other person. And my mum just wanted me to win something.
Yeah.
And I won it.
Uh-huh.
But the Bible passage one, it turns out, is also the only one that they don't give a trophy for.
Then what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
My
me and
mum...
Jamie Crystal, whose dad owned a fleet of limousines and was in The King and I with me. She was the other.
Okay, more about Jamie Crystal, please.
I don't have any more about Jamie
That's a
Crystal. I wonder what
brilliant
she's up to
name.
now.
She's either a drag queen or a porn star. That's fantastic.
On the first...
Jamie Crystal.
Or the last night of The King and I, where I played the white child, the one white child, thank you, don't cancel me.
Who did Jamie play?
One of the...
Are we cancelling Jamie? Cancel Jamie! Cancel Jamie!
Her dad brought one of his limos and put all like the kids cast in the limo and drove us
Drove
around,
us off
around
a cliff.
Buxton.
Just see the sights.
Yeah.
What are the sights of Buxton?
The Opera House, which is
Okay.
where we did the show actually.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So you were familiar.
St Anne's Well.
Tell me about
She's
St.
all
Anne's
right.
Well. Is she a witch?
She's a saint. It's where Buxton Water, because there's
So
it's like
Buxton
a
Water is
spring.
like blessed by Anne.
No, Buxton Water's bottled outside of Buxton, but like the thermal spa spring thing, there is a well that the water comes out of and you can go and bottle it for yourself.
Wow.
And it comes out warm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Someone's pissed in that.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have.
Maybe millions of years ago it's filtered through limestone, but...
All right, homeopathy.
Geology. I've just been to a lot of caves around Buxton. Caves is a sight to see.
Oh, great.
And that's about it. The Crescent.
What's that?
It's just a big crescent-shaped building.
Oh.
Like, you know, they have one in Bath.
Oh.
Because Buxton's like shit northern Bath,
Okay.
essentially.
Fair enough.
Anyway, my new thing that I love
Yeah.
is similar to the Bible reading.
Yes.
Because I did drama warm-up, went to Speech and Drama Festival, went to Bible reading in my brain. How I get to sleep
Yeah.
now?
Listening to the Bible.
No. Better.
Like, you like microdosing conversion therapy.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
It's not working. I love to watch reels of Bible bees
Oh.
where the worst dressed children you know are in a line
Yeah.
and the presenter's like,
So it's like Drag Race.
yes. The presenter says a quote from the Bible, "For God so loved the world," and then they have to buzz in really quickly and tell you where it's from, which in that case is John chapter 3 verse 16. Thank you. And then they're like, "You're right. Now do the whole thing."
Oh, their prize.
And they have to do like 6 Deuteronomy 21 to 25. No, then they get like 500 points.
But I feel like their prize is to show off, so very you coded.
Yes, and then the second round, or a different round, they go on the stage by themselves.
Yeah.
And the presenter judges are like, your verse is Philippians 4:6.
Philippians 4:6.
Be anxious for
Be
nothing.
anxious for nothing.
And then they just have to stand and deliver. The whole
Adamant.
They do the whole Bible verse.
Ah.
So it's like a spelling bee, but for brainwashed children.
Wow. I thought you were going to say, I don't know, is it in my small community of neurodivergent comedians? Small.
Tiny. Blink and you'll miss them.
I mean, in my specific friend group,
yeah.
It's become a thing to just send each other teenage girls who are indoctrinated. So they do TikToks that are like, send this to someone who needs to feel the Lord's presence in the room. Have you seen those videos?
Yes.
They're amazing.
You haven't sent me any of those. Do you not see me as neurodivergent,
But you're
or do you not see me as a
neurotypical,
comedian?
so you're the most neurotypical person I've ever met. You have a normal relationship with Victoria Wood. And Doctor Who. I'm looking at
Don't look at my Doctor Who DVDs that form a picture with the spines.
your 3 bookshelves of Doctor Who.
Were you not a sucker for a DVD? No, for a magazine subscription.
No,
Where it was
I wasn't.
99p first issue, all other issues, 15 quid.
I was not.
Free binder with part 2.
I was not. You've talked about that several times on the
Is that
podcast,
the Doctor
though.
Who DVD files? And I've almost got them all.
Well, I told you in the CX near me,
Yeah.
they've got a lot of them.
Can you get me some? I'll pay you back.
Tell me which ones, and I
Okay,
will.
I've got up to about 130.
Okay.
Completely.
Uh-huh.
And then from
Should we do
there,
a PO box and anyone who's clearing out the house and find some Doctor Who's they don't want?
It's so expensive to get a PO box.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't care that much
I'll
about
give you
your
my
Doctor
address. Fuck it.
Who. Come on
You
over!
can get me a Doctor Who DVD file. Come on in, the door is
You
open.
sleep on the sofa.
You can. We'll watch a Doctor Who. It's all an iPlayer now. There's literally no point in
Yeah.
getting them, but
But they do look nice.
they have some of them in the CEX near me, and every time I've gone to get them, they're like, we actually can't find the DVD for this. And I go, can I just have the case?
And what do they say?
They're like, yeah.
For free? Or do you
Yeah.
pay? Okay, right, good.
And they're quite happy to get rid of it,
Okay,
because they'd be getting rid of it anyway.
I see.
And I get to make my little picture of the spines.
And it's almost complete. It's very
getting there.
impressive. I do love a collection. What?
too.
No.
They keep doing more Doctor Who's, though. It's just going to keep going and going.
Where have you got up to? What date?
I think most of Matt Smith.
Oh, really?
I don't think they make the magazine anymore.
No.
So I don't think they have Jodie and Shooty.
And you don't care about watching the Matt Smith ones, so.
Not hugely, but they do all the classic ones as well.
Ah.
So that's the ones that I want.
See.
Hello.
What's happening is, we don't want to talk about this film. Hello!
I'm Kate Butch.
And I'm exhausted. Camp Rock.
Camp Rock. Camp Rock.
Jojo Siwa in it.
Camp Rock.
Lawyer up, Camp Rock 2, because she's done it again.
It's Camp Rock 2, double the camp. And yet,
2 camp.
no camp.
No camp.
2 camp, I'm furious.
Yes.
The final jam. And it was.
Yeah. Overstays its welcome at 1 hour 41 minutes.
Fuck me. There was a part, I've written it down. I looked at the time and I was like, fuck me, I'm only halfway through. What else could happen?
I looked at the time and I was 15 minutes through. I was like, surely they can't be oh, okay. But at the same time, we'll get to it when we get to the end. It feels like they ran out of time. The ending is like, wait, what? That's your ending?
Not to jump the gun. I am the boom boom gun. It's a bad film.
It's a terrible...
A
Camp
really
Rock,
bad film.
I think is also a bad film, but it's camp, it's good, it's fun, it's...
At least you've got This Is Me at the end to look forward to.
Yes.
To get you across the finish line.
And to be fair...
Not in that way, but...
I think...
No.
No.
Although, Jonas Brothers.
Now.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
They're all bad. Because they cancelled their tour or something. I don't know, people were angry about that.
Oh, yeah. How the Panadona's girlfriend was annoyed.
Yes. She's
got a theory.
Oh.
That it's because this tour is all about, like, loving their wives.
And he doesn't. In fact, he did a whole PR campaign to destroy his ex-wife. In a very misogynistic move. Who could have thought the Bible study boys who had their fucking promise rings and forced all their girlfriends to wear it? Probably Demi. Although, was that a real relationship or was it just like a...
Disney Channel PR relation? Don't know.
Yeah. So Joe Jonas is the one that's confirmed a cunt.
But he's, unfortunately, one of the fitter ones.
He's the fit one.
I think Nick is now my favourite.
Which
in
one's
this
Nick?
film, Nick's the youngest one who's, like, got a story in this film.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then Kevin can fuck himself.
That's good.
I didn't even think of that.
No, that's great.
He had a reality TV show about being married. But
I know what that is, though. I don't need to see it on camera.
Nick Jonas married to Priyanka Chopra.
Yeah.
Do we not like her?
Why
was
did
there
we
something there was something iffy about her?
Probably. I'm happy to cast aspersions. It's never stopped me. Like, yeah. Every time I have a fun fact and we make a TikTok out of it, someone's like, actually. I'm like, don't give a fuck. I love a fun fact, even if it's not true.
It can still be fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes things that are fun are false.
Wrong.
Yeah. I would like to issue a disclaimer that I will be referring to all of the people in this film by both their actor names and their character names. 100%. Is it Demi? Is it Mitchie? It's Ditchy.
I think it's got to be Alyson, because if we keep calling her Caitlin, I'll be very confused.
Yes.
I wasn't there. Look, I thought the penguin... I didn't realise the penguin was a chicken. So, if you haven't listened to our
Wallace and Gromit
episode, I let myself down. For 28 years, I've been letting myself down.
Should we address the stripy elephant in the room?
Yeah.
We're both wearing the same outfit.
And we didn't
plan it. We didn't plan it.
I think our genders are converging.
Yes. Yeah. And the gender is stripes. Barcode.
Lollipop Guild.
Feels a bit butcher. If we had a tabard.
But we're both well, I'm pescatarian, but we don't eat meat, so what would we slaughter?
The competition.
Mama. I can't do it like...
You used to do it really well. A wet one.
Yeah.
Do your horse noise. For me. I can't do it. Fit.
That was a bit wet. Sorry to listeners.
Speaking of fit, Mitchie Demi's got a fit mum.
The fit mum is back.
And she's got a bigger role.
The bounciest hair in the biz.
They're driving back to Camp Rock. She hasn't spoken to Joe Jonas Shane in a year. She's emailed.
But they keep calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend.
You sang a duet at the end of last year.
Yeah. I feel like you would have a lot of ex-girlfriends if that's how it worked. Actually, were you more of a solo girly?
Well, why not both?
Did you have lots of like theatre girls who were like, let's do a duet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of theatre girls like ask me out. And I was like, I don't know why, but I can't tell you. No, thank you.
I've written a poem.
I was like, I'm playing Lumiere. Like
you're playing the flute. Come on, and the piccolo.
To be fair, there is on Lumiere.
Yeah. When you pulled out that piccolo, that should have been the end of that.
That's a very hurtful comment. It's a double bay. No. It's a euphonium.
What?
It's very curved. It's quite a large aperture at the end.
I want to talk about their hair.
Yes.
Bounciest hair in the biz, mum.
Who's
Gorgeous.
also the Wizards of Waverly Place mum.
Yes.
I'd only seen Camp Rock once, which is when we reviewed it however many years ago.
Me too, yeah.
I thought you'd seen it before.
Oh, maybe.
I
don't know.
I don't remember anything that happened in Camp Rock.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to learn.
I remember Demi with the flower.
Allergens.
Yes.
Yes. That was quite funny that we
Yeah.
did. Yes.
Yeah.
And the mum was in Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yes.
Yes.
So do go back and listen to Camp Rock. I remember it being a good episode.
Yes, it was a fun time.
Am I right in thinking Demi is wearing the worst wig?
Yes.
Or she's got a very interesting hairline. Naturally.
Now, I know a lot about interesting hairlines and the worst wig.
Go on. Clue.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's a cheaply made film,
Yes.
and
They
just,
put money in the wrong place, I think.
it desperately wants to be High School Musical 2, and it's just not.
It's just not.
And we're not all High School Musical 2.
No.
Sorry.
Although the writer did write the Hannah Montana movie. So what's that about?
Here's the climb.
Oh, is that the Hannah Montana movie?
Yes.
Oh.
They see that Camp Star has opened across the lake.
And there's evil music, so we know it's bad.
But her mum says, I don't think that is anything to worry about. Oh, you fool.
And then,
Fit mum.
so like 10 minutes later, they park up. How old is Demi supposed to be? 16?
I assume.
Yeah. She gets out. She's like, no, but seriously, why would someone open another camp across the lake? I'm like, go play. Why? What is the writing is so bad in this. Really bad.
Go and see your lesbian friend, Alyson Stoner.
Queer icon.
Alyson Stoner.
Also,
Barcelona.
Alyson Stoner. They, them pronouns.
Oh, really?
Yes, as of
Oh.
June 2023. But they also revealed, when they came out as non-binary, that they were fired from a show for being queer. But didn't say which one.
What if we get fired from this show for being queer?
Miriam, please.
Miriam.
What you don't know is Miriam has us at gunpoint.
I think they could tell.
Yeah. Demi's in heels. Yellow heels.
And Alyson helps her with her heavy bags because she's gay.
Yes.
Or they're gay. It's hot. Alyson's playing Caitlin, who is a she.
And they.
We're not talking about you. And Demi's also a she and a they, but playing Mitchie, who's a she.
I thought Demi...
This woke propaganda business.
This is a minefield.
Camp woke.
We meet fuck-ass waistcoat.
Yes.
Was she in the last film?
Yeah, I think she meets all of her friends from the last film and also the blonde villain, who
I
is
thought-
now a friend.
I thought this was a different actress.
It could be, but
I was like, that's...
again, I haven't seen it since.
They just stuck a blonde wig on a thin woman. And gone, the villain! And to be fair...
Well, they seem happy to see each other. And
Yeah.
they've kind of reconciled since last time because they're going to unite against a new enemy,
Yes.
Calciprese.
Well, she goes to the dark side.
Well,
Spoiler alert.
the Jonas Brothers are broken down by trying to get to
They're-
Camp Rock
because they're
before
doing too
Mitchie.
many bits.
Yeah.
All the bits.
I'll walk in and say, "Hey, Mitchie." Right.
They have a bit where they tease him about how he doesn't have any riz, basically.
And they spend all the money on getting the coach, the tour bus, to roll into the sea.
Is it Bat Out of Hell at Wimbledon Theatre where we saw it? It just tips on an
Just
axis.
rolls
It just
into the sea. And that's what I wish I'd done. Because of what
Honestly.
everyone in this film had done. But that's where the money's gone.
Yeah.
On those stunts.
They're talking about opening jam.
What flavour?
It's very good jam.
Jam tomorrow.
Honestly, if you run it under a hot tap, it makes it so much easier.
Just a little tap against the side.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, I don't know. You've had all year. I don't think this is for you. If, like, this is your dream, but you haven't written one song all year. Personally.
She's written 2 lines of a song. Thank God.
She does it. Don't make me sing.
Don't make me
sing.
sing.
Last year.
That is literally like, last year we sang a song. This year we're going to sing another song. And all the friends are like, that is poetry. Sondheim?
Okay, I tried to write down the first line. All I got is, last year's all knows. Enunciate.
Demi, please.
Demi, please enunciate.
Standing frozen in the life I've chosen.
Yes.
This is infinitely better than Sunny with a Chance.
You know, it is. I think I said this in Sunny with a Chance. It's a miracle that she has a career. Last year's all knows. What are you talking about?
Why is everyone losing their minds? And then
they go mental. It's a piece of fabric. It's so. And then she says, "Let's rock!" And there's a guy with an acoustic guitar who strums sadly.
But there's someone doing flips.
And a
groovy
groovy bass.
I care about. The song's called Brand New Day and everyone joins in.
The lip sync was unfortunate.
But they're doing like a Charleston dance to this rock song. They're like Fosse.
Yeah. And there's one person who's a pro, and it's Alyson Stoner.
It's Alyson fucking Stoner.
Oh my god. They're hitting every beat. Giving it everything, but not too much. Oh.
And they sing that song. And it's alright.
At the end, there's a kid with a fedora and a video camera. Put him on a list preemptively, I reckon.
Put a pin in him.
So he goes pop.
No, he comes back later.
Yeah, he does. I wish he hadn't.
You know who I wish hadn't also fucking come back? Is the camp leader.
Little weird Russell Brand. No, like, he's sort of Cockney.
Why is he English? Why would a man be there?
Why would a man be there? Why would an Essex man be there?
He says we are reminded his name is Brown Cesario.
I forgot that was his name.
His first name is Brown.
Well, Plain's first name is Plain, so...
And I don't accept that either. Brown.
Cesario.
Like, you can be called after a colour. You can be called Scarlet.
Blue. I still think that's
Violet.
a bit weird. Violet. You're turning violet. Violet.
And that's it.
Probably. Brown.
Have some aspirations.
Mauve sounds like a nice girl's name.
It sounds like Maeve.
That's why.
Yeah.
If I was a kid at this thing, I'd be like, oh, I guess it's just the Mitchie show now. Fuck this. I'm going home.
Yeah.
She just does a solo. It's day one. Have a day off. Demi, have a day off.
The Jonas Brothers do some slapstick.
Can we talk about his first...
Chicken.
Can we talk about Brown's first line?
Oh, please tell me.
He says, whether you're slick and happening or dark and jamming. What are you talking about?
What if I'm neither? What if I'm here and confused?
What if I'm tired and hungry? What then?
What if I'm calling Child Protective Services?
Yes.
I've got him on speed dial.
Yeah. What then, Brown? What then?
Brown's ex-bandmate, who he kicked out, Axel.
I wrote, Axel Turner sounds hot. I was mistaken.
You fool, more fool you.
Because it's supposed to be Axl Rose and Timmy Turner.
From the Fairy Godparents.
Yeah, I'm joking.
I'm
making a silly joke.
I don't know who.
Axl Rose?
I know it's spelt weird.
Oh, is it not spelt like...
Is it AXL?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wait, am I going mental? That's Guns N' Roses, right? Am I going crazy?
Yeah. And who's the other one from Guns N' Roses?
Someone
Gun.
Smash.
Let me be your star.
Guns N' Roses.
Did they have a falling out?
Is it Slash? It's Slash! And then they've got another one called Matt.
Axel, Slash and Matt.
That's like all my dating history with them.
So Axel, the ex-bandmate who Brown kicked out,
that
he was a liability.
That sounds like a Michael Maruli euphemism for shitting.
I kicked out me Brown.
Yeah.
He's also now a record producer.
And he's got a speedboat.
Yes, and he's opened Camp Star, the rival camp across the river. And they parachute snacks into Camp Rock.
Fair enough, I'm tired and hungry, like I said.
And they invite them to a bonfire, which they go to.
Yes. They raft or row over, which I guess is fair, but I was like, health and safety. There's a lot of kids falling in open water.
It's camp, it's activities.
I guess.
It's not camp, but it's...
Did you do any sort of camp?
In like year 7, there was like 4 days up the road in somewhere in Derbyshire.
We went to Wales.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did a few residentially things. Like went to Shropshire in year 6.
Oh.
And went to Italy in year 9.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Oh.
A little coach.
To camp? A coach to Italy?
Yeah, a coach to Italy.
How long was that?
Like a full day.
Oh.
Like 24 hours.
I feel like in my mind it should be more.
It was quite a while.
Yeah. Where in Italy?
All over.
Milan. I love Milan.
We went to Rome.
That's deep down.
But then we went all the way down to Pompeii.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
But no, that was like just staying in a hotel.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a youth hostel or whatever it is. But I only went on one camping thing. And I didn't like it.
I remember on the one camping thing I did, I was on my own paddling because I wasn't getting on with the other children.
Now that's a surprise.
Well, this was a surprise. I picked up one of the pebbles, or the rocks, and I turned it over, and there was a thing on the other side, like...
What kind of thing?
I don't know.
A woodlouse?
No, like it was suckered to the...
A demon?
Yes. A demon. I opened a portal to hell.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Speaking of
and
demons.
That's what made me queer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of demons, Kevin Jonas is here. He drops that child's camera into the lake.
Oh, yeah.
He has to go and get it. Take the pin out, put the pin back in. We're done.
The camp, they keep going on about how cool the camp star stage is, and it is, but also it's nighttime now and the lights are bright, so like, I don't know, yeah, it is cool, but also you're living in a barn, so anything would seem cool. Like,
yeah.
I'm not sure you have electricity, so yeah, this seems really cool.
They've got like Grand Designs cabins.
Did we see the cabins?
Like the buildings that...
Oh, they're the cabins?
I think so.
Oh, it's very brutalist architecture.
Yeah, and the povos in Camp Rock are living under a tarpaulin.
Yeah.
I'd jump ship, fuck me.
Yeah.
But I don't like camping, and I have no allegiance to Demi Lovato.
Yeah, I mean, I would get out the camping situation. Quick, smart.
Yeah.
Quick, smart. Oh my god. Then, the middle Jonas, the one who's not the worst looking and not the best looking.
Kevin.
Is that one Kevin?
Yeah. Oh, he's ever such a Kevin.
No, I think I'm thinking of the other.
Joe.
Yeah.
Kevin. Nick.
Is Nick the one with curly hair?
Yeah, Nick's like the one,
Okay.
the one who's obsessed
So, obsessed?
with that girl.
Oh, yeah. So that's Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kevin is...
No, that's Nick. What? You say the thing that you're going to say and I'll say who it was.
I'm going to say that a girl with the widest mouth I've ever seen shouldn't be throwing stones in glass houses because she walks over to him and goes, "Hey, pouty boy."
That's Nick.
Right. I thought it was Nick.
Yeah.
So you think he's the least attractive?
No, he's just the youngest.
He's the middle attractive.
He's now, I think, the most attractive.
Right. I don't know what they look like
It's
now.
never been Kevin's game.
Oh no, Kevin, bless him, he's happy to take part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Joe and Nick are the fittest.
Okay. Kevin is the one who looks like he's called Kevin.
Yeah.
Right, there we go.
And Nick's done musical theatre.
Oh, what's he done?
I think he was Chip when he was like 8 in Beauty and the Beast.
That makes sense.
But he was Marius in a concert of Les Mis. He was in...
Oh.
He took over from Daniel Radcliffe in How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
As in he didn't really try?
No, the show is called How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
I suspected that might be the case, but I wasn't sure because that's a really odd name for a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess.
He's a good time. A good time boy.
A good time, boy. New York City. So,
They sing a song.
are we going to talk about this woman? Why did she say hello, pouty boy?
Oh, because he's looking sad.
Okay. But, like, I don't think that makes you a very nice person if you go up to someone who's feeling sad and go, "Hello, pouty boy."
It's called negging. And it works.
Ah. Have I talked about Emmy, my girlfriend, negging me?
Saying what?
About my dull eyes.
You've definitely told me. Yes, I think you have.
Okay. Long story short, too long didn't read. My girlfriend was trying to think of an example of negging and panicked and said, "You've got such a beautiful face for someone with such dull eyes." So now I'm just really paranoid that I've got dark. Keep wearing sparkly eyeshadow just to compensate. Anyway, we see the first performer.
Yeah.
Witness protection program name. What was it? Luke Williams.
Yeah. And there's pyrotechnics and cheap leather jackets. A recipe for disaster.
Yeah, this is the airport security's natural born enemy. It's like spiky, he's got like lots of jewellery, he's got a bedazzled hat and all sorts.
And the song's shit.
And they do a little chicken dance and everyone's like, wow. And I'm like, they're doing...
And wide-mouthed keyboard girl.
Yes.
Her bracelet flies off and smacks Nick Jonas in the face.
It flies a considerable distance.
Good for her. Hit
Honestly,
him.
yeah.
But it turns out that Axel has set this all up to steal the campers and the staff from Camp Rock.
Yes.
Which, as we said, we would go.
He offers...
We'd instantly jump ship.
To people working there, he offers double the salary. And aircon. I'm like, you don't have aircon?
I'm going.
I would commit a crime for aircon.
So Camp Star.
Yeah, right?
Rock.
They keep really trying to be like... Okay, so after he's done this big speech and people have gone over, Demi has like a kind of angry little conversation with Luke Williams.
Yeah.
Who essentially is like, I'm taking this seriously. Like, this is my way out of... I want to be a star. I want to do this. I'm taking this seriously. She's so fucking defensive. And he's like, whoa, I'm just doing my thing. I don't need to... I'm like, he is correct.
Mm. Yeah.
He's completely correct. Of course you go to Camp Star. Anyway.
It's better.
Dana
is the name of the piano bracelet girl.
Yes.
Who's the daughter of Axel.
Yes.
And she's like, they like have a little flirt, her and Nick, and she's like, you can keep the bracelet. And he says, what would I do with the bracelet? Wear it. We know you're not above wearing jewellery, Nick Jonas.
Do we?
Purity ring, dickhead.
Oh, sure. Can we go back to the Luke Williams conversation?
If you must.
Well, first of all, it's in a recording studio because they have a recording studio.
Yes.
What?
Sorry, I just forgot about the time that he just riffs in her face.
And she goes, wow, as if you haven't been going, last year's on nose.
He's like, hey, oh, it is quite awkward and it goes on for quite a long time.
It does, but also...
She goes, right.
If we're going to talk about people being awkward, Demi, put some of those teeth away. Not every conversation has to have you being like, how does she do it?
I don't know. Good.
Yeah, when she smiles, it's
She's
like
on summit.
It's like in Alien when their like mouth opens up and a second mouth appears.
Oh,
it's like
she's girding and gooning.
Yeah.
He says that Camp Rock is second rate, and she says, "I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be." This is real. This is me. I'm exactly
also,
where I'm supposed to be now.
What a way of telling on yourself. What a way of telling on yourself. Then Tess appeared. What?
She's like, Camp Rock shit. She's like, well, it's where I'm supposed to be.
And he's like, all right,
so you agree?
Yeah.
You're shit.
And she's like, no.
Yeah, I devised it.
Nose. I can't. What is she saying? Tess appears.
Evil blonde girl.
As Demi's like, this is a narcissistic ego factory, and Tess is like, I'll come. Tess is just a blonde woman who could get far because she's thin.
With dreams of Ashley Tisdale.
Yes.
Aspirations.
Aspirations of Tisdale. Sean Connery.
The next day, Brown says that they lost very few campers last night.
But
a lot of their staff left.
What were you paying them? Like what?
Half as much.
Well, yeah, quite.
So he has to close Camp Rock. But Mitch is like, no, we can't give up. We got to do some. We can't back down. We can't. There's just this horrible choreography with her arms. That's just this bit Macarena-ish.
And then the start of the songs, they've got to ease into it. Not that it's ever stopped them before.
Just sing. Just say anything.
But like every time someone gets up and goes, actually no, like there aren't any staff, and like I'd rather go to the good one. Actually, she stands up and just blocks their path.
We can't back
down. Like, I'm just going to the loo, Demi.
It's like, I would like to issue a warning to Camp Rock 2 to lawyer up, because High School Musical 2's work this out.
Yeah.
Once it's
Would like
money
a
back.
word. Yeah. These people are very reasonably trying to leave a defunct summer camp, and she's like, no! This is my special place!
It's quite a jarring, not to sound very technical and film studiesy, leap into non-diegesis in terms of song.
Say more right now.
So you know how diegetic songs are non-diegetic songs? So a diegetic song it's a song that the characters like hear and they sing. So like someone's singing in a club or something.
Uh-huh.
That's diegetic.
Yeah.
But non-diegetic is in like a lot of musicals where just everyone breaks into song.
Right.
Or it's a song that like they can't hear or whatever.
Oh, I see. I get what you mean. Okay, cool.
Cabaret does this.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, this is diegetic because they're singing in the cabaret bar. But oh no, now they're singing about a pineapple.
Okay, yeah.
That's non-diegetic.
A pineapple.
It's just breakneck speed, because I'd forgotten that it was like a musical.
Yeah.
Because all the other songs up till now have been sung on a stage.
Yes.
Or to a guitar. And it was like, huh!
Yeah. It's very unsettling.
Yeah.
And whoever
Can't back down.
Whoever dressed Alison Stoner, you're the saboteur.
Is it Kylie Brakeman who does the Disney Channel stylist?
Well,
we've mentioned her a lot.
No, look, I would understand if Alison Stoner was standing there in a sequined beret and a triple layered waistcoat and a scarf. I'd be like, absolutely, I get what you're doing. I'm familiar with your work. They're wearing a like puce dress that sits just below the knee, a grey tank top, and grey leggings.
Evil.
It's like Disney Mormon. It's so weird.
Disney Mormon, silhouetted. Disney Mormon, dancing. Sweeney Todd, never mind.
Okay.
Pretty women. All the older ones decide to make themselves camp counsellors so that they don't have to close.
Yeah.
Have they been trained?
Yeah,
Have
this
they been
doesn't seem...
DBS checked?
Yeah, safety. What's going on? Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. Your children are dead, but we did win the Battle of the Camps.
Also, sorry. I know we just talked about this, but the song we just talked about, the Can't Back Down song.
We can't back down.
They got the writers in for like 5 minutes and they just wrote down some notes and they put it in the song. Like all the lyrics do not fit the tune. Like Demi will be like, with every decision comes a choice you have to make when you're making a decision. It's got to be really important. It's like,
it's a Papa song.
Edit, I think.
Rethink.
Cross some stuff
You're
out.
You're not Dolly
I reckon.
Parton. You can't write a song in a day.
No, you can't. What did she write in a day?
Apparently she wrote Jolene and I Will Always Love You in the same night.
Oh, okay.
Apparently.
Lady Gaga wrote Just Dance in like 5 minutes. And you can't tell.
4 of those minutes were coming up with da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Yeah. They become the counsellors and all the children are horrible to them and terribly behaved. And then we get a montage seconds later where they are not.
Yeah. Who is designing this itinerary? Because they're like, we can do this, it's going to be fine. And then they're like walking into the wrong room. Like their incompetence generally manifests in walking into the wrong room.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. And kids being like, nah, where are our regular... This is discombobulating.
We don't respect you.
Like, did no one prepare them? Like,
No.
So they were like, we're going to be camp counsellors, and Brown went, all right, see you later, I'm going for a fag. What
I think
happened?
that's exactly what happened.
Okay, fine.
But as I said, seconds later, it's all resolved.
Yeah.
It's fine. Nick Jonas pervs on Dana.
Oh, before we get the brilliant line, do you want to rock? Well, you don't deserve to rock. I love that.
No one in this film deserves to rock.
Or roll.
Roll them off a cliff.
Yes.
Like that, coach. Nick Jonas pervs on Dana, playing the piano on I thought first it was a yacht, and then I was like, that's just a floating platform.
Yeah, it's a floating
above
piano.
an abyss.
Yeah. He also has binoculars. She's 10 feet away. You don't need binoculars. What are you trying to see in great detail? Weird.
Mitch's mum.
Oh, she's having a nightmare.
She's having a nightmare. She's like, I need help in the kitchen. Like, I've had such a problem. Like, I ordered 5 cases of beans.
Sorry, 50 cans of black beans. And they gave me 50 beach balls instead. I was like, those are pretty random things. I wonder if they'll come back later.
Don't put a pin in it.
Don't, because they will pop.
Brown says, it's rock and roll. It's going to be a little chaotic. Sir, it is child welfare.
It's catering.
It is starving children. They can't eat a beach ball. Not a
Man
whole
cannot
one.
live on beach balls alone. Who said that? A president or something?
Yeah. Clinton. Cards. Nick gets a boat to do more perving.
Yes.
And gets knocked into the lake.
Oh, yeah.
And Dana comes to talk to him, and she's like, do you have like a secret wish if you weren't yourself? Like, my secret wish is to be a dancer.
That never comes
You're at a performance camp. Do it.
But also that doesn't... She doesn't dance, does she?
I've never seen her dance.
I don't dance.
I know you can. Not a chance. No.
I mean, you're not going to be Alyson.
Yeah.
Sure, like no
But
one's
also,
Alyson. But also Demi's giving it a good go.
It's not Footloose. You're not being forbidden.
Yeah.
You're in the right venue for it.
Also, like, I don't know. This man is so... Her dad is so like, I'm going to make stars of people. I don't know that anyone's become a star by being a keyboardist. I might be wrong.
Ray Charles?
Yeah, she can be the next Ray Charles. That can be her thing. Ray Charles 2.0.
Elton John?
Sure, but that's like pianist. That's like got a bit more... And also he writes songs and performs them. She's just Blinky Blonky.
Why is she wearing a bracelet if she's playing the piano? That's going to be click-clacking all around.
Oh, you're so right.
Fucking Pandora, little bitch.
Oh, you know it's Pandora.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
isn't it?
such Pandora. She gets one every birthday, every Christmas.
Who hurt you? And why were they wearing Pandora? I had an ex-boyfriend
All the charms.
who was like, oh, I want to get you some jewellery. What do you like and what do you not like? And I said, well, to be honest, I don't really know, but I will say, I know Pandora's a popular brand and like you want to like splash out and be fancy. Do not get me Pandora because I will not wear it. What did that man do?
Pandora.
Pandora.
What, can you remember the charms?
I think they were like very basic rose gold, like baubles with like little, not baubles, like, you know, like little circles with like bits on them.
Yeah.
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 I didn't wear it and he was so upset and I was like, no, shan't. I gave you instructions, you didn't follow them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're right.
I should have sold that. I think I threw it in the bin. That would have been... Oh,
silly.
I'm annoyed at that now. Anyway.
Dana wrote her Nick's name on her hand in permanent ink.
Weird behaviour.
Freak.
Odd, I would say.
Little weirdo.
Let me brand myself.
I don't like her. And I don't like hearing this. No. The unruly young campers glue a log to Kevin's arse at some bonfire, and they call him Logbutt.
Yeah, but also we have the first scene, an ongoing thing, where Shane is upset because he wants to spend time with Demi and get his dick wet, I think. And honestly, let's be frank, he can't handle an activities girly. He can't handle a girly who's got lots of activities to do and lots of hobbies and crafts.
I'm an activities girl.
I know you are. And honestly, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Get out the craft room.
Get out the craft room. Because they're soldering something.
I actually got a new tool for putting rhinestones on things. It's basically a soldering iron.
That's exciting.
Yeah, you love a rhinestone.
Honestly, give me a piece of fabric. And a pot full of sparkles.
Bish bash bosh.
Yes, and I'll give myself a bird, apparently. Is it... So...
It's hot. I burnt myself a few times.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Muddles.
At Camp Star, the blonde villain is being shady to Luke Williams.
Yeah.
But here they come.
Camp Rock. Camp Rock.
Like a little cult through the woods.
It's humiliating. It's so embarrassing. Were you watching this like...
I was cringing.
But like a horror film. I was like, I can't watch. This is horrible. Why are you doing this?
I do love the edits that people have made of it.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Like in A Quiet Place.
Yes. the point, but she's in a pink cardigan and I just...
Save her!
Save her!
Debbie says she wants a final jam between the camps and sings a song
An underwhelming
incredibly quietly.
Really?
I was watching this on Disney Plus, were you?
Yes.
And her vocal track, I don't know if it's just my telly, but compared to all the other songs, her vocal track was inaudible.
Now,
compared to like the backing.
I don't remember that, but I was probably just relieved.
I was like, turn her up. And
No.
then blonde villain girl's vocals are too quiet as well. Did they just... they finished this film the day before it had to come out as a Disney Channel original movie?
I'm also going to say, of the main ones who want to be... obviously, Alyson Stoner is the star. Obviously.
Goes without saying.
But of the three ones who are like, we're going to make it, Luke is the best one. He's got semi-decent vocals. Anyway, I was intrigued by this man.
Yeah.
His Instagram...
Oh, no.
...is not entirely, but pretty mainly, him doing this choreo.
To this day? 14 years later?
As of like 12 days ago, yes.
Sometimes we peak at Camp Rock.
Yeah.
Wish I hadn't peaked at Camp Rock. Look away. Look away,
Look
Kathy.
away. Yeah.
That's quite sad. Even Nikki Blonsky from the movie Hairspray has done better than that.
But, to be honest, he seems happy.
And he's kind of fit.
So, who are we to judge?
Yeah.
Actually, that's kind of all we've got, so...
Axel agrees to the competition and suggests they put it on TV.
Yeah.
Who's watching this?
I don't know.
Nonces.
Yes.
Like, what channel is it going to be on? When?
Nonce TV.
Nonce TV. Like Tots TV. I'm a nonce, just weasel, nonce, steely, nonce and tiny.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 That's the channel it's going to be on. And guess what? Mitchie has a song. Mitchie's like, well, I mean, I don't know, but I have a song we could use. Bet you fucking have.
It's originally duet, but everyone can have a go.
Yeah.
And Kevin wants his unruly kids to have a go.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. It's why they're there.
Yes.
It's like when the teachers get up and do a pantomime.
Mm-hmm.
But we've paid for the students to...
But think on this.
I shall.
If we didn't have that, we wouldn't have the brilliant slime tutorials where it's like one massive Elle Woods and her little...
Legally Blonde the Musical with an all-star cast, of course.
Her tiny cronies, yeah.
Courtney, take your break.
Yeah.
The original Courtney, take your break.
Yeah. So, you know.
Take care of my best clientele. It's a gift from me to Elle.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love
it. That's the original one.
Yeah.
There was a new one that came out that I was like...
I thought there were, like, loads of them.
There are loads of them, but
Yeah.
she's like the one in the lab coat.
I really enjoy, and this is the professional production. Courtney, take your break!
Oh, Billy Luke Nevers?
Yes.
Yes.
That's great.
He's great.
He's great.
He's lovely. I sat in front of him, behind him, at the Pippin concert. Yes.
That's exciting.
Yes.
That Brown lays out why Mitchie's an idiot for
He's
accepting.
livid.
And fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Mitchie's like, oh, well, I've made a mistake. It's like, yeah, like, you fucked up.
You overstepped your authority.
Yeah.
You're not the leader of this camp. It's Brown Cesario.
So did they not have to sign some, like, consent forms?
Oh,
or,
like, yeah, your
what?
child's going to be on TV.
Yeah.
Please let
on
us.
Nonce TV,
On
no
Nonce
less.
TV.
Do you want that?
You want your child on Nonce TV?
Oh, that's the Disney Channel, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's Nickelodeon. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
After this musical Night of the Long Knives,
Yeah.
Mitchie's reign of terror begins. No telly, no jelly. She's like, no extra activities. Not what you've come to camp to do. No swimming in the lake.
Yeah.
No, like, climbing. No go ape.
Yeah.
Fuck off, you're singing,
And
cunt.
on the one hand, I'm like, fair enough. But also, it's been laid out that, like, Camp Star has production value and Camp Rock is, like, true of heart or some shit. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. Well, I was like, it doesn't matter what you do in the real world. You would lose to Camp Star, but obviously this won't happen because we're in a Disney film. Put a pin in that.
Put a pin in that.
Put a pin in that.
This is the moment where I paused it to see what I was exactly halfway through. We are approximately 50 minutes into the podcast. Please do not make me speak for another 50 minutes.
No, I won't.
Thank you.
It's also at this point that I started skipping forward by 10-second increments, so I may have missed
something. Very
something.
sensible. Mitchie becomes the authoritarian dictator.
Yes.
Is very nasty to everyone. But the Jonas Brothers start a water fight to boost morale.
Yes. Shane is being a massive dick about Mitchie, and how she's spending so much time saving his uncle's business. I'm like,
I hadn't thought of that.
Aren't you minted, cunt? Like,
you're like a popular singer.
Yeah. And you're like, let it die. Shut it down. I wanna fuck. / I have a promise ring, so maybe that's not what I want.
He wants to go on a moonlight picnic.
That was quite cute, to be fair.
Yeah, she's like, I'm too busy. And then they argue about how boring she is.
But we get, I think, the best song.
It's certainly a duet that they sing separately about how hard it is to be with the other person.
Venus and Mars.
Yeah.
Still
don't know what the song is called.
You know, yeah.
Or what the lyrics are.
Yeah. They just scream at each other across a garden.
We've all
Lovely
been there.
time.
But the next morning, all of that's forgotten.
Yeah. Well, I think you realise you can't face every problem with being zany.
Yeah.
So, honestly, to be fair to this character who's not actually Joe Jonas, so whatever. She was like, this is important to me, and you're being really flippant about it. And they sang a song, and the next morning he's like, you know what, fair enough. Not only am I apologising, but I'm going to do things to make up for it. Honestly, marry the man, but don't, because Sophie Turner.
Keep your kids from you.
Yeah.
I'm not best pleased that you figured all of that out and did it all off screen. Yeah. Actually, no, I am. This film's too long.
Yeah, it's far too long.
That's silly me.
It would be 2 hours, 30 minutes.
Waste my time.
Yeah.
They sing another song, and I'm like, is this your song for the final? Don't do this.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because everyone's getting together and working together.
Yes. I also love, when Mitchie wakes up. Don't you love when no one's around, so you say, where is everyone, to an empty room? It's great.
Guys?
That's
what you'd say.
Where is everyone?
Dana, wide-mouthed frog, comes to... It's a book that I used to have as a child.
Oh, I see.
I'm a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies.
Oh.
And then he meets something. Because he's like going around like, what do you eat? And then he's like, I'm a wide-mouthed frog and I eat flies. And he meets a big predator. Oh. He's like, what do you eat? And he's like, I'm a big shark or whatever, and I eat wide-mouthed frogs. And he's like, oh, and I'm actually a very small-mouthed frog and I don't eat flies. That's just the bit. That's just the story.
So Dana.
She comes to Camp Rock and
demands emotional labour
from Nick Jonas.
And when he's like, hello, what? She's like, didn't think you'd let me down like this. It's like, okay, I'm all for communication, but chill out for a second.
And that's the scene.
Yes. But then he immediately infiltrates Camp Star.
There is another song that happened between Demi and Joe.
Really?
But
I didn't clock.
I literally just wrote Demi and Joe sing another non-song.
I didn't even write it down.
No, there's just...
Okay.
They just need something to do between Nick being sad and Nick getting what he wants.
Yeah. Which is to sing... This had ugly energy.
Would you like to hear something from Wikipedia?
Please. Was it improvised?
No. He terribly lip syncs this song.
Yeah.
Awful. Mm-hmm. It's like he's a tiny mouth frog.
Yes.
And he doesn't eat flies.
He's pouty.
The song is called Introducing Me. In November 2010, singer Jason Mraz admitted in an interview that the Camp Rock 2 tune Introducing Me sounded a lot like his song I'm Yours, which it did.
It did a little bit, yes.
He also said, I heard the song and it was just a tremendous, tremendous horror of a tune. I noticed a few similarities in the melody, but it wasn't enough to pick up the phone and argue with somebody about it. If anything, I just wanted my $1.29 back that I spent on iTunes.
$1.29?
That's too much, Jason.
Also, could you not find it for free?
He's a very...
He's bi.
Yeah. Only a queer person could do a read like that.
Yeah.
A tremendous, tremendous horror. I wasted my money.
Yeah. It's such a bad song. It's supposed to be explaining to her because she's like, you don't open up about anything. You don't tell me who you are. And he gives us such like gold as he likes cheese on pizza or in a quesadilla. But generally when it's cold, when it's not melted, he doesn't really like it very much.
He smells of feet.
Which isn't true.
Feet smell of cheese. Not cheese smells of feet.
I would say they are different smells.
I'd say wash your feet, Nick.
Yes.
Axis of evil.
This film.
Yeah. Axel interrupts and is like, Dana, come away. But she's hooked.
Oh, all that cheese on pizza.
Kevin and the younger campers do some kind of
nighttime mission
in a bush.
Yeah.
Not that, but
it doesn't lead to, they infiltrate the rehearsal period and go, oh, it's Tess and Luke singing, so we should put up
Demi and Joe. We should do what they're doing, but slightly worse.
Yeah. Like, but you had a big thing planned. Surely that would be good to be different.
And Demi's like, sorry, kids. Looks like it's old Demi singing again.
Oh, don't let me sing.
Don't be so sad.
Don't let me sing.
You're here at camp and your parents paid a lot of money for you to be here at camp. And then the counsellors are just taken over. So sorry. One of whom is a famous celebrity with a tour bus. And they're like, it's all right. We've had a lovely time. And then the child with the camera, take the pin out of him, shows the video footage of how nice a time they've had. And she's like, I've got an idea.
Yeah. It's the night of the big show.
Yeah.
And
the host knows Axel, which is a little bit sus.
Yes. And this camp star does like a kind of tinfoil tartan production. Such ugly outfits.
Ugly outfits. An ugly set, which just has holes in it that they stick their hands through. I'm like, get away.
But yes, this was giving very... We watched an episode of Glee on Patreon. And one of the people...
Oral intensity.
Yes. Had like big production value and lots of loud costumes, and the others had each other, and it was very that. It was like, oh well, the ones with lots of money are going to win because it looks better. I mean, it looks bad, but you know, it looks
better
comparatively. Yes.
They're also going to win because the host tells Brown that Axel has paid loads of money to like text everyone in the country.
Yeah.
Vote for this.
But also the song is better.
Yeah.
But honestly, there's a big thing where they're like, they only won because... spoiler alert. Because they paid. And like, yeah, probably. But also, it's better.
Yeah.
It is better.
They should have done This Is Me again.
Yeah.
It's a better song.
It's a better song.
Speaking of Glee, they come out of the crowd. Lawyer up Camp Rock 2.
Alyson, what is this choreo? They're skipping? And
then
a guy's
slides.
spinning on his head?
They sing the song, and the montage of video behind them is like of the video that the kids done of like how nice a time they've had at camp, and they're all like getting on together and they're going down slides and shit.
And then they release the beach balls.
Oh, I did not even put together.
Yeah, that's why I said put a pin in it.
Oh, I see. Oh, I thought just like this is a stupid throwaway bit.
The kids haven't eaten in like days, but they've got some beach balls.
Just drop beans on everyone. The results are in, and they think, how should we make this incredibly long, slow film even slower? We'll put it in slow-mo. Good Lord.
Yeah.
You don't even hear the results.
You just see, I don't think these kids are strong enough actors to rely on acting alone.
Yeah. You see Demi, Lea Michele crying.
Oh, she does. Yeah.
Not a compliment.
She looks a bit like Lea Michele.
She's incredibly irritating, has got a big face.
Yes.
Yes.
Lots of teeth.
Probably shat in a wig.
Probably. If I had to put money on it.
Demi Lovato was on Glee.
Was she?
Yeah.
As what? As who?
Santana's girlfriend.
Oh. Yeah. That's cool. Before or after Britney?
After, when she moved to New York.
Oh.
I think.
Okay.
I can't remember. They're all really sad, but it doesn't mean they can't stop singing. I wish it would.
Yes.
Demi says that she's sorry that she and Joe Jonas didn't get to spend time getting to know each other, which was the point of them coming to camp again.
Yeah.
And Joe says, I know everything that I need to know about you. That you're a tyrant who hates fun.
Yeah.
You're a fascist dictator, Mitchie.
And you can't enunciate.
In
Isn't
a bad
this
wig.
really embarrassing for him, an existing pop star, to lose in a camp song battle?
Yeah.
Isn't that really humiliating?
I'd quit.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be like, this is not a great... We can't be seen together. This isn't going to work, but they kiss.
They do. They sing one last song as a camp because...
Yeah. I really
the end
thought,
of the camp because they didn't win.
I thought
the
the organizer was going to run in and go, actually, we've got the footage from backstage and we see the Axel fiddling the numbers.
Yeah.
I thought this is like, you know, when you make like a kid watch Watership Down so they get that animals are going to die. It's like showing this to theatre kids so they know their dreams are going to happen, never going to happen. Like, it's just like, it's such a sad, weird ending for a Disney film. They're like, oh, well, I guess capitalism wins again.
And Nick Jonas is in a trilby. Even sadder.
There will always be men in trilbies.
I know someone who married a girl called Trilby.
Is it short for anything?
No. If anything, it's too long.
Yeah. Trill.
No, just
B.
Trilby.
Trilby. Was that her given name or had she chosen
I think that's
it?
her actual name.
Wow.
It wasn't like a non-binary situation.
Okay.
If you had to name yourself after a hat, what would it be?
Beret? It's not going to be woolly, is it?
Pork pie.
Pom-pom.
Silly. But
Fez.
That's a very non-binary name.
Yeah, Fez is a great non-binary name.
But all is not lost. Stop singing, please.
Please,
because,
for the love of God.
A lot of the people at Camp Star, including Blonde Villain and Dana, going like stabbing her dad in the back, have seen what a lovely vibe there is at Camp Rock.
Yes.
And
they don't care about their future. Fair enough.
Yeah, they don't want to be taken right to the top.
Yes. They just want to go to this camp where you get to sing and have fun and hang out with famous pop stars. Who's to say in what order of importance that is? Who knows?
And if the time comes and you're called upon, you need to work there.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's not going to pay you.
They
were not paid for this.
They should get their money back that they've paid to go on the camp.
Exactly. Unpaid labour.
Evil. And that's Camp Rock 2, the final jam.
Is it the final? There's not a 3, is there?
No, there's not.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
For that. For a film whose first name is Camp, a surname Rock. I meant to say first word, but I just went with it.
Yeah.
It's not very camp.
It's not very camp.
The only camp bit is the
Yeah.
Camp Rock.
It really is. I really, like we were talking about Alison Stoner's outfits. I think this is the period where they were like moving from like sparkle, sparkle, loud, bah, to kind of like, no, this is more real. What's really funny about this narrative is they've got like, here we've got our heroes are the people who like don't have much money and they're just like, they're just there authentically. You're the Disney Channel. You're Axel.
Yeah.
You're creating like sparkly little pop stars.
And we thank you for it.
And thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, thank you Disney. Thank you so much. Oh,
delicious,
we love
delicious childhood actor trauma.
Oh, lovely. But like, what is this narrative? It's so weird.
Yeah.
This is such a weird film. It doesn't work. Jenny Nicholson should do a 5-hour video on this.
Yes, please, Jenny Nicholson.
Please,
I still
Jenny.
haven't seen Star Wars 1.
Why not? It's excellent.
I've got 4 hours at the day.
You do.
I was
why are you watching
crocheting.
it? Yeah, well, exactly.
I had to look. I couldn't invest myself fully into Jenny's world.
Well,
nor could Jenny in the Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. You, just listen to it. You don't need to.
Okay.
You do need to look up for some bits, but you know.
Okay, look up, look down, look all around.
Exactly.
Would it have made us queer? Did it make?
No. Oh, Alyson. I think
Nick
I fancied
and
Alyson.
Joe.
Yeah, sure. I think there definitely was a period where I maybe fancied Demi, but
I wouldn't put it past you.
We all make mistakes.
I liked when they had the water fight and the Jonas Brothers got wet.
Oh, did you?
And when Nick Jonas fell in the lake.
In the lake, sure. I thought it was Kevin.
No, that was Nick.
Oh.
You don't know your Jonas Brothers.
I don't know my fruits. None of them are fruits. Are they?
I think Nick Jonas could be persuaded. He could be persuaded. I think, or certainly tricked.
Don't trick a Jonas brother into fucking you. We at Queers Gone By. Okay. Yeah, should we end this? This has been...
This.
If
you would like to see more of us, physically see more of us,
yes.
We have lots of bonus episodes and video things and early access and all of that fun nonsense at patreon.com/queers.
Yes.
You can like and follow us at Quiz Gone By on everything.
Yes.
I'm at the Kate Butch.
And I'm at a Caitlin Powell.
You can subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes,
leave a
friend.
rating and a review. I think someone might have left a 3-star review.
Sorry?
We told you, but it doesn't affect our overall score because there's only one. And it's a tiny little bit on the... You're cross now, aren't you?
I'm really fucking cross. What, on Apple?
So we're going to have to even it out on Apple. If you're on Apple, please just leave some...
I'll do this later. They don't need to watch me.
Reviews.
I'll bully that person later.
Leave the 5-star reviews. Skew the system. We need to game it.
3?
It's probably my little trauma dump last week, wasn't it?
Possibly.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was very hyper aware of protecting children in this episode.
Well done.
That's
yes.
growth.
Yeah, that is growth, actually.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well done, me.
done
We will see you next week. It's going to be silly.
Huh?
It's going to be silly next week.
Oh, silly. Yes, very silly
Or it
next
could be
week.
despicable. Why
Yeah.
not both? And until then, keep tricking a Jonas brother into fucking you.
Don't do
Say
that.
it. We can't end it till we say it together.
Okay. Keep tricking a Jonas brother into fucking you.
See, Miriam's already done it. She's doing it right now. Kevin!
That's our new dad.
Silly.
Silly.